to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host, Rini Datta, and the highlights of today's program are: Centre to take steps to uplift the status of tribals in Assam. Students and teachers in Manipur demand disturbance-free education. A school opened by surrendered militant nurtures talent of poor children in Jorhat. A Patani tribe of Arunachal Pradesh celebrates Dri festival. And concert held to raise funds for Nepal earthquake victims in Manipur. Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Sarbanand Sonowal recently held a meeting with tribal leaders and youth representatives of Assam in an attempt to understand their problems and focus on their development. We have a report.
More than 22 tribal organizations and youth forums of Assam recently held discussions with Union Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs Sarbanand Sonowal at Guwahati. The event was organized by the Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports with an aim to reach out to the tribal youth and understand the various problems that they face. The participants from different tribes like Bodo, Rabha, Missing, Deori, Karbi and Tiwa gave out suggestions on development of tribal areas in the state, and the government has on its part assured of all possible help.
Responding to the call of our ministry, more than 22 organizations took part in this very meaningful session, and they have extended their support, and also they have also expressed their valuable suggestion in the near future how the youth in the tribal area can be developed and what kind of program Government of India should adopt, and many more important suggestions have come.
Assam is home to a number of different tribes that constitute more than 15% of the population. The government is now working towards enhancing development of these tribes, especially the youth. The tribal leaders also demanded for a detailed research of the tribal society and a specific policy for their development.
Lots of problems are there. So we have discussed all these problems today, and it's a very good beginning and initiative. So we hope if Government of India really they are sincere about it, आने वाले समय में कुछ problem solve होगा ऐसा लगता है.
One of the most culturally diverse regions, Northeast India is a land inhabited by more than 200 fascinating tribes. The centre is taking every possible step to address their problems and provide them a platform to do well.
The education sector in the northeast region is plagued by disturbances and uncertainty owing to the frequent incidents of insurgency-led violence. Recently, in Imphal, students and teachers took out a massive rally demanding a disturbance-free education zone. A report.
Under the banner of Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur or DESAM, more than 10,000 students, teachers and other staff of nearly 200 schools and colleges of Manipur came out on the roads. They participated in a mass rally from Thangmeiband Athletic Union Ground to Iboyama Shumang Lila Shanglen, demanding to make education a disturbance-free zone. The rally was followed by a public meeting. Similar rallies were earlier taken out in Bishnupur, Kakching and Thorbal districts.
I think most of the education institutes and teachers have been facing various kinds of problems from the various sections of the militant groups, various sections from the civil society organizations. I think one of the major problems which is being faced by the teachers and education institutions is the monetary demands up by the underground organizations. And others, I think, ban blockades and politicization and corruption are the major hindrances which are causing to interrupt the corruption, interrupt the education.
Over the years, there have been frequent attempts to disrupt the functioning of educational institutes in the state. Insurgents not only demand money, but threaten teachers by throwing grenades and firing at schools. Besides, frequent blockades and strikes have ensured that schools remain closed for days and weeks.
Education free zone effective education je free zone ko hello haina akoi me amna live hause kai gi damak tano haragadi akoi oza moi na ina face tau jaba matam da school da any syllabus ama phajana se thage bo harasu natraga angang ama se like se phajana tambi ge na har ko matam da ban blockage any problem of akoi gi society se na akoi se like se khatha na phajana tam da bangam kana ba like ki maram da kana tamba phang da ba akoi na kari gumba
Youth in the Northeast aspire for a better life and are tired of insurgent activities that have slowed down growth in the region. They want these outfits to give up violence so that they can move forward on the path of development.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
As a part of the Digital India Week celebration, the first Wi-Fi hotspot was inaugurated at the Bir Chandra State Central Library in Agartala. The celebrations in the state were organized jointly by the Department of Electronics and Information Technology under the Government of India and the Directorate of Information Technology of the Government of Tripura. In a separate program at the Rabindra Centenary Hall, the website of e-District Service was launched. During the event, e-certificates were distributed to many applicants. The Tripura government plans to open up of many other Wi-Fi hotspots throughout the state and digitalize many programs. Nagaland Chief Minister T.R. Ziliang flagged off e-marathon, a race to mark Digital India Week at the Nagaland Secretariat Complex in Dimapur. Around 300 persons participated in the event organized by the Department of Information Technology and Communication. The winners were later given prizes and certificates by the chief guest. With an aim to improve the quality of journalism, both print and electronics, the Press Information Bureau recently organized a day-long workshop titled Vartalap at Shanti Bazar in Tripura. Around 80 working journalists participated in the workshop that aimed at sharpening resourcefulness among journalists.
Many misled people who took up arms and joined militant outfits in the Northeast have later surrendered after realizing the futility of violence. Today we take you to a school in Jorhat which was started by a surrendered Alpha militant. The school is working towards ensuring a brighter future for the deprived children.
Located in remote Sarai Pani village in Tetabor area of Jorhat, Pragnalaya Jatiya Vidyalaya is a school with a difference. It was started by late Jugal Bhuya, a former militant who remained with United Liberation Front of Assam for 12 years and surrendered his arms in 2001. He later started an orphanage house and a small school in the area. Though Jugal died in 2007 after a heart attack, his foundation has grown significantly with the hard work of his wife Maina. Pragnalaya Jatiya Vidyalaya was upgraded till class 10 in 2008. The school has 228 students, including 11 orphans. Most of the students belong to below poverty line families. The school not only provides basic education but helps the children remain away from violence.
মানে যিখিনি এতিয়া লৰাৰ ছোৱালীয়ে বন্ধুক বাৰুদ লৈ মানে দেশখন ৰক্ষা কৰিম বুলি ভাবিছে কিন্তু সেই আমাৰ মানুহজনেও প্ৰথমতেতো তেনেকৈ আছিল কিন্তু তেওঁ আহি পানি সেই বন্ধুক বাৰুদ এৰি পানি এই কাম হাতত লৈছিল আৰু আগৰ মানে এতিয়া লৰাৰ ছোৱালীও সেইবিলাককে ভাবে মানে আৰু সেইবিলাক নাভাবি এতিয়া লৰাৰ ছোৱালী মানে শিক্ষাৰ জৰিয়তে আগবাঢ়ি যাব পৰাটো মই বিচাৰো
The school charges minimal admission fees and exempts monthly charges for all students except those residing in the school hostel. It runs with the help of 17 teaching staff who are voluntarily offering their services to the school. Since 2008, some 103 students have so far cleared their matric exams, maintaining 85% passing out percentage. This year too, 8 out of 10 students have cleared the high school leaving certificate exam.
আৰু বাইদেউসকলকো আমি ধন্যবাদ জনাইছোঁ তেওঁলোকে আমাৰ বাবে ইমান কষ্ট কৰিছে সেইবাবে এই গৰম বন্ধৰ মাহটো আমি খুব ভালদৰে পঢ়া শুনা কৰি পাৰ কৰাম বুলি ভাবিছোঁ আৰু ভৱিষ্যতত দিবলগীয়া আমি মেট্ৰিক পৰীক্ষাৰ ৰিজাল্টটো বহুত সুন্দৰকৈ দিম বুলি আশা কৰিছোঁ
মোৰ এজন শিক্ষক সহপন আছে ছাৰবাদে যেনেদৰে মোক আমাক শিক্ষা দিছে মই তেনেদৰে যাতে বেলেগক শিক্ষা দিব পাৰোঁ এয়া মোৰ জীৱনৰ লক্ষ্য
Over the years, the state government, several NGOs, civil societies and many individuals have come forward to provide support to the school. As a result, the school now has better infrastructure including a concrete building, proper boys and girls hostels, toilets and a community hall.
বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ আমি সহায় পাইছোঁ স্কুলখন আগবাঢ়ি যোৱাত ইয়াত আমাৰ সেৱাৰ অধ্যক্ষ আছিল শান্তিকাম হাজৰিকা তেওঁ এটা আমাক লেটিন দিছে স্থানীয় মানে বাগান ডফ্লাটিং বাগান তেওঁলোকে এটা আমাক গৃহ সাজি দিছে লগতে স্থানীয় সমাজকৰ্মী উদ্যোক্তা বিনোদ জৈন তেখেতে আমাক কেইটামান বিল্ডিং দিছে আৰু ইয়াত 11 জন অনাথ শিশু আছে যাৰ দায়িত্ব প্ৰজ্ঞালয় লয়
Education plays an important role in channelizing youngsters towards a positive direction. And schools like this are shaping up the lives of many children in rural Assam and opening up brighter avenues for them.
Celebration is a way of life for the people in the northeast. Recently, the Apatani tribe of Arunachal Pradesh celebrated Dri, a harvest festival with great enthusiasm in Itanagar. We take a look.
Dressed in their traditional attires, the folk artists of Apatani tribe enthralled the large crowd while celebrating Dri festival in Itanagar. They celebrate the festival every year for good harvest and fruitful cultivation. During the celebrations, they offered prayers to gods and goddesses to bring in a bountiful harvest season. The festival was inaugurated by the Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, J.P. Rajkhwa.
एग्रीकल्चर फेस्टिवल है हम लोग का अपनी कम्युनिटी का एग्रीकल्चर फेस्टिवल है हर साल जुलाई का 5 तारीख और 6 तारीख को मनाया जाता है तो ये हम लोग बम्पर हार्वेस्टिंग के लिए हम लोग फेस्टिवल मनाता है ये एग्रीकल्चर फेस्टिवल
तो जब दिरी आएगा हम लोग प्रिपरेशन करता है जून से कल्चर रिहर्सल करता है और सब बच्चा लोग सब हम लोग बुजुर्गों और हम सब रेडी करके दिरी का दिन के अपना ट्रेडिशनल डांस को दिखाता है
On this occasion, women prepare rice beer and offer it to their elder brothers, sisters and son-in-laws as a gesture of love and affection. Food stalls and exhibition on Apatani artifacts were also put up.
मेन पर्पस जो है कुछ हमारा ये जो इस तरह का पुराना जमाने का यूटिलिटी सामान जो हमारा ट्रेडिशनल कल्चर का एक एस्थेटिक पार्ट है तो वो गुम होने जा रहा है आजकल कुछ यूज़ नहीं हो रहा है तो इसीलिए उसको नहीं बोलने के लिए बच्चों को सीख देने के लिए या तो हमारा ज़माना में ये सब हमारा आर्टिफैक्ट्स और ये हमारा सामान था तो रिकॉर्ड के लिए हम लोग ये बना करके और सबको मालूमात होने के लिए ये डिस्प्ले करके हम लोग दिया गया
During the festival, people also demonstrated the age-old activities of the tribe. Such events provide a chance to the youth to find out more about their culture.
हम लोग इसको मनाना चाहिए क्यों बोलने से एज अ यूथ हम लोग को पहले हमारा अपना कल्चर ट्रेडिशन के बारे में लाइक कम आइडिया होते हैं तो ये एक ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे हम लोग अपना नॉलेज को एनहेंस कर सकते हैं अपना ट्रेडिशनल के बारे में अपना कल्चर के बारे में जो लाइक बहुत सारे यूथ क्योंकि बाहर पढ़ते हैं और ऐसे हो कि लाइक बहुत सारे यूथ जो भूल जाते हैं अपने ट्रेडिशनल कल्चर के बारे में तो ये एक ऐसे मीडियम है जहाँ पे हम लोग अपना ट्रेडिशनल कल्चर को रिवाइव करते हैं
Tribal festivals help preserve the rich cultural heritage of Arunachal Pradesh and also promotes tourism in the state.
Peace and development is the buzzword in the Northeast. Let's take a quick look at some development news from the region.
People in Guwahati got a chance to sample different types of fruit juices at a juice festival at the Chanmari playground. The 5-day-long festival was organized by Jeevan, an NGO, with an aim to promote drinking of juices. Various local fruits like bogori, kordoi, tekera, otenga and other citrus fruits were displayed at the festival. NGOs and SHGs also showcased their homemade juice products and pickles. Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi recently distributed cash prize of Rs 10,000 each to 37 students belonging to T tribes of Assam for securing first division in the HSLC exams this year. The objective behind this was to motivate children from weaker sections to do well in studies and encourage them for higher studies. Tripura State Rifles has been taking initiative to fight global warming. Recently, hundreds of troopers from the 10 Battalion of the TSR, along with their family members and children, were a part of a massive awareness and plantation drive. More than 5,400 saplings of various plants were planted in their campus during the event. A friendly football match was also organized on the occasion. Tripura is all set to emerge as the third internet gateway of India after commissioning of the submarine cable connectivity through Cox's Bazar port in Bangladesh. This was revealed by the Chief General Manager of BSNL's Northeast India Circle at Agartala. With the opening up of the new link, the network of Tripura will be as good as any metro city. It has been estimated that in less than 6 months, the work of laying the optical fibre to connect Bangladesh and Agartala will be completed.
Music plays an important role in bringing people together for many causes. In a bid to raise funds for Nepal earthquake victims, recently a music concert was organized in Manipur where many musicians came forward to support the cause and gave enthralling performances. Let's take a look.
Under the theme of magnitude, a concert for Nepal was recently organized at the Bhaigya Chandra Open Air Theatre, Palace Compound in Imphal. The main objective of the concert was to raise funds for reconstruction and rehabilitation of earthquake victims in Nepal. The concert was organized by the Disaster Relief Committee, Manipur, in collaboration with the Indian Red Cross Society, Manipur branch.
We were closely coordinated with the indigenous peoples movement and campaign in Nepal and with the youth movement in Nepal, and they invited us and they welcomed us, and we worked together. We went to some of the most remote areas at the foothills of Mount Everest, and we gave relief there. And after coming back, we realized, after we had a consultation with them, we realized that it is not enough to just give relief. There needs to be long-term support for people who are suffering from disaster.
Hear the children crying, one heart, saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord and our
Guru Ruben Mashango, the father of Naga Blues, enthralled the audience with his energetic performance.
Let's get together and feast alright.
Pibet, a young folk music band, also rocked the stage with their special songs.
I want to be part of this concert, and this money goes to the Nepal victims. So this is what I want as a human being. Life is only one time, so I came here for just this part of these programs.
Phoenix, one of the oldest rock bands of Manipur, also performed at the concert. Later, Jayanta, who is also popularly known as Tapta, pulled the crowd by his amazing performance. A large number of visitors attended the event.
Music has always been a very integral part of any kind of unity, irrespective of any race, caste, creed, or even sex for that matter. I firmly believe that music unites all, and it is the one medium that has always played an important role for us.
Nepal was hit by a massive earthquake on April 25 that killed over 8,000 people, injured thousands, and rendered many homeless. An event like this is a good initiative to help the people in need.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of the Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at anyindia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host, Rini, signing off. Goodbye and take care.